A Prince George's County father who was mistakenly deported to El Salvador by the Trump administration is now playing out on Capitol Hill. It has been 28 days since the family of Kilmar Abrego Garcia has heard from the 29-year-old who is now in a notorious prison in El Salvador. Today, his wife was on Capitol Hill demanding answers. Rafael Sanchez Cruz has been following this case and joins us now in studio. Rafa?
Yeah, Simone, the Maryland father has not returned to the U.S. despite the Trump administration admitting his deportation was an error. Maryland Democrats and the Congressional Hispanic Caucus are trying to bring awareness to Kilmar Abrego Garcia's case. This comes as next Monday, the president of El Salvador is set to visit the White House to meet with President Donald Trump.
Kilmar,
It's been 28 days
if you can hear me,
since Jennifer Vasquez Sura has heard the voice of her husband, Kilmar Abrego Garcia.
we're not going to give up hope to the Supreme Court justice, to the right thing.
Vasquez Sura, who's a U.S. citizen, delivering this message on Capitol Hill. It comes days after Chief Justice John Roberts blocked a Maryland federal judge's order to return the 29-year-old back to Maryland.
J.D. Vance lied through his teeth when he said that Kilmar had been convicted of a crime in the United States. Absolutely false.
Maryland Senator Chris Van Hollen and Congressman Glenn Ivey pushing back on claims their constituent is an MS-13 gang member.
They're trying to leave him in a prison in El Salvador with the gang that he said that he needed to get away from.
The Trump administration argues they have no authority over his return because the father of three is now in custody of the government of El Salvador. The chairman of the Congressional Hispanic Caucus, Adriano Espaillat, says he plans to send the Salvadoran president, Nayib Bukele, a former letter this week.
To formally ask for his release and also to make arrangements to go visit him.
As for the Trump administration,
you owe this man's family answers, and you owe the American people an explanation for why the Constitution seems optional under your leadership.
Abrego Garcia's wife says she's found her 10-year-old daughter trying to send a message to her dad on her tablet with, of course, no response back. In fact, no one in the family has been able to communicate with him. His family says they just need to know he's safe. Still no timeline as to when the Supreme Court will make a ruling on this case, Simone.
Those lawmakers